How you doing? Thanks for joining me, and wherever you are in the world, hope everything is going well for you, and just appreciate your time coming along with my little photographic journey and my little vlog here. So before we start, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. I'd really appreciate it. Wee button below here, hit that, and you'll keep up to date with my vlog on a weekly basis. Well, today's episode, I want to backtrack a little bit and go back to a few episodes ago, and I was talking about the reason why I had no plans to set up a darkroom. I mean, I'd love to be able to set up a darkroom, and I'd love to have a darkroom. I'd love to be able to have the space to have a darkroom, but I just don't have the time. I don't have the time to invest in searching out gear. I don't have the time to learn a new skill. Right here, right now, it just does not fit in with my workflow. Well, I'm pretty good at doing things like this. I usually say something, and then within a week or two I'll probably do a 180-degree turnaround and do exactly the opposite, and this is the case in this instance. Now, I had kind of no short-term plans on setting up a darkroom, but a couple of you guys kind of egged me on a bit about the whole thing, suggested that I shouldn't kind of make excuses. So I kind of took that on board, and I started looking for darkroom equipment, and lo and behold, literally a week later, the deal of a century came up. A school here in Whakatane in New Zealand were getting rid of all of their darkroom equipment, and they'd advertised it on Facebook. So I showed an interest and said, I'll take one of your enlargers. And she said, the girl that was advertising them said, well, do you want any more? We've got more. I said, well, how many have you got? And she said, we've got 10. So I said, thought about it for 30 seconds. I said, yeah, I'll take the lot. I'll take the lot. And while you're at it, have you got anything else? And she says, yeah, we've got loads of, darkroom gear here and some old cameras and stuff. So that kind of really pricked my ears up. So I said, listen, I'll take the lot. I'll take the lot. Now, they're in Whakatane, so it's about a 4-hour drive from where I live to Whakatane. So a day or two later, I hopped in the car and headed down there and brought back all this gear. And so I've got a room full of stuff at the moment. I've got a garage full of stuff. 9 enlargers, as it turned out at the end, box full of cameras, darkroom gear, you name it. There's just all sorts of stuff there. Well, so today's episode, what I thought I'd do is I'll just kind of grab one of the cameras out of that box of cameras I got, and because I just love old cameras. Hopefully you guys do too. And what I thought I'd do today is just kind of thought I'd ogle or kind of do like a camera porn type of episode. We just have a look at this camera and have a good close look at it, and then I'm going to go out and shoot some film on it, see if it works, come back, develop the roll, maybe 10 or 12 exposures only, develop the roll, and just check it out, see if the camera works, see if the pictures come out, and then I'll give you my impressions of the camera. It won't be a review, because I don't like doing reviews, just my thoughts, So the camera I'm going to grab for this episode is the Zenit E, which is a Soviet SLR camera, and it was kind of produced in mass, I guess, and it's fairly ugly, but it was a cool little camera. It's got a reasonable piece of glass on the front, and ugly. It kind of reminds me of a Russian soldier, a chiseled Russian soldier. So it's kind of like a not the prettiest camera in the world, but it's got a kind of a steely, rugged look to it, and it's quite cool. So let's have a look at it, and then once we've had a look at it, we'll go out and shoot a short roll of film and see if it works. Okay, well I'm down at the forest, somewhere I come all the time, as you probably know if you've followed my vlog over the last couple of months. And I'm just walking the dog, so what better opportunity to grab a roll of Delta 400, put it in that Zenit E, and we'll go take some pictures, just test the camera out, let's see if it works, see what it's like to shoot, and get a couple of pictures, nothing too fancy, but yeah. Where's that dog gone? Where's Bay gone? I love Toi Toi. Toi Toi, again, New Zealand, I don't know if they're natives, but they line the river all the way up here. But the Toi Toi is really cool because when you get the light coming through it, you've got lovely textures, and it's like feathers, they're like feathers. And as you the white feathers, and you've got the light coming through, and you get these lovely textures. And I got a couple of nice little abstract shots there. Hope they come out. Hope this camera's working. A couple of okay shots, I think. Well, that's it. Yeah, I enjoyed playing around with the camera. It was a very enjoyable experience, very basic. It was fun. It's a fun camera. It's not the kind of camera that I'd use if I wanted to get a job done, but it's fun. You know, it's really basic. Has a really basic selenium meter on the front of it, which still works well. It doesn't work through the lens or anything. You have to take a reading off a little gauge on the side here, and then you make your settings. But very simple, very practical. Yeah, but it's yeah, just a very basic little tank actually, and I enjoyed shooting it, and didn't get a huge amount of pictures, but yeah, the pictures came out okay. It works, and very pleased to be able to pick up something out of a box that hasn't been used for a long time, clean it up, and make something with it. Really rewarding. Well, that's the episode this week. Thanks for joining me again. Really appreciate it. As usual, guys, if you can follow me on my social media, I'd really appreciate that. Some links below for all those things: Facebook, Instagram, my website, all that stuff. Go and check it out. I'd really appreciate it. I got to go. Please take care. Please come back again next week. And until then, take care. Haere rā from New Zealand. Goodbye.